whispered low, it promised lies. The rogue said wait, the wizard grinned, and I just knew how this would end. A glowing rune, a cursed design, the kind you never touch, not mine. The voice behind the screen went slow. Are you sure? We said let's go. A pause too long, a careful stare. That question hung thick in the air. The DM said, are you sure? We laughed and said, of course. Now the walls are breathing fire, and the floor is something worse. The DM said, are you sure? We should have read the room. Now we're screaming, rolling death in a self-inflicted doom. The barbarian charged, the cleric swore. The bard kept singing like before. The rune ignited, split the ground, and everything went upside down. The mimic woke, the lights went dead. The paladin just shook his head. I looked around at all my friends and knew this wasn't just pretend. He asked again, but softer now. Too late to think, too late to bow. The DM said, are you sure? We rolled and sealed our fate. Every choice we thought was bold turned catastrophically great. The DM said, are you sure? We didn't hesitate. Now we're learning consequence. At initiative 8. I should have stopped, it should have tried, but part of me just loved the ride. The chaos sings, the danger calls, and sometimes you just let it fall. The dice were cruel, the odds were worse. A perfect storm, a reckless curse, and still we laugh between the pain. We'd probably do it all again. There's something in that question's tone, a warning wrapped in quiet stone. Not just the world, but something more, a door you can unopen once. So if you hear that voice, go still, and time itself begins to chill, and someone asks you soft and slow, think twice before you answer, go or don't, and dive into the flame. Write your regret in the legend's name, because the stories we adore are built on choices we ignore. The DM said, are you sure? And now we understand that every laugh and every fall was part of something planned. The DM said, are you sure? And still we chose to fight, because regret makes better tales when you survive the night. She brews her tea in copper light, with foxes curled in red and white. A ribbon laugh, a moss soft grin, as if no thorn has touched her skin. She charms the ache from traverse bone, turns bitter roots to honey tone. And when I ask how long she stayed, she twirls and says, oh, I mislaid. They say I'm fine, they say I'm free. The forest quite adores me, but when she walks toward open sky, the leaves grow still, the wind runs dry. She's cute and crimson, sweet and bright, a whirling bloom and fills her light. She jokes, she heals, she makes it art, but something binds her at the heart. She laughs as if it does not sting at gentle grace as unseen force halts her pace. Serena's glow reflects the seam where air distorts like broken dream. Ooh shifts softly, watching close while knives the sun narrows. Her gaze at ghost, I sing a note and feel it bend, but not enough to break the end. She shrugs and says it's all quite fine. I have my grow, my vine, my wine, yet something trembles in her tone like petals pressed in undertow. She's cute in crimson, stuck in green, a queen to find to what has been. She sings to blood, she charms the rain, but never walks beyond her chain. The boundary hubs beneath her feet, a velvet cage and lost repeat. And though she smiles when day is done, her eyes still chase the setting sun. Heroes came, she says with cheer, with scroll and blade and righteous fear. They tried their spells, they swung their pride. The forest always turned the tide. But when I ask what she would choose, it finds release. Dead oats withdrew. She does not joke, she does not grin, she only watches when I Train my weights in emerald flash. The canopy does not so much as stir to greet the outer plane, as though the sky were some refrain. I see it now beneath her grace, a longing time cannot erase. Not loud, not wild, not torn apart, but patient as an anchor. She's cute in crimson, thirsty kind to bloom, too long to one design. She helps, she heals, she plays the part, but forests should not cage a heart. If leaves can grow around a door, then maybe doors are something more. And if a path begins to bend, perhaps the woods can learn to We pulled one group, then three more came. Someone said that's part of the game. The trap goes off, the healer's down. The tank just lost its hold somehow. We've got this right, I hear them say, while everything just slips away. I take a breath, I grip my blade, yeah. This is why I'm getting paid. The room goes silent, then comes the crack. I see them panic, no turning back. Don't worry, I'll carry. Yeah, I've done this before. While you're busy dying, I'm still holding the war. Don't worry, I'll carry. Just stay on the floor. One hand heals the party, one hand wins the war. The boss wakes up, the room goes red. 2 seconds later, half are dead. The healer's gone, the buffs all fade, and I'm the one who has to stay. We're fine, I hear again while I revive the same 2 men. I take a breath, I grip my blade, yeah. Here we go again. They all look back like save us now. Yeah, I know, I always do somehow. Don't worry, I'll carry. Yeah, I've done this before. While you're busy falling, I'm still holding the war. Don't worry, he did. Wizards out, no spells to give. Warlock smile, this will be fine. Same spell cast the 9th time. I take a breath, I raise my hand. Yeah, I carry this whole damn band. Don't worry, I'll carry, I'll finish the fight. While you're all just watching, I'll bring back the light. Don't worry, I'll carry, like I always do, saving every single one of you. Is everyone alive? Good. Stay behind me. Don't worry, I'm the paladin. Don't worry.
Here we go again. What is this? Okay. Wait, what's in this chapter? Yes. Okay. They escaped.
Burden.
Fuck. Yes, this is right after the banquet. Yeah, Schneider disappeared, and Vertin took control with Fever, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
I saw Burden by the storm. No. It's just a nightmare. A nightmare overly real. Is it because I haven't seen them for so long?
Rarely this place would be in such serenity. Since their return to the Foundation, each one of them has been invited to a one-on-one talk.
Was the first to leave. She said she was going to talk to Madame Z about which department we would belong to. I haven't heard from her since then.
Yes. Here are their background reports I wrote for your perusal.
Then, Sotheby. Her boredom was swept away by the invitation. She departed in such a haste that her beloved doll was left behind on the carpet.
This is Sotheby, a well-educated lady born in a traditional Arcanist family. She comes from an extremely privileged background. Her family had a special influence around the world. Besides, she has limited social skills and scientific knowledge. It will be difficult to assimilate her.
Compared to Sotheby, Mr. Apple was apparently not very happy to be invited. When he left, he turned a little green.
Mr. Apple, under his modest and gentle appearance, lies a sharp perception by nature. Being so erudite, he always has his own views of our historical intelligence. As far as I know, he remains upset about Captain Regulus's involuntary affiliations with the Foundation. While Regulus has never been truly accepted by the Foundation, she has missed out all the education and training a member of the Foundation should have received. The influence left by the outside world on her is like a banner among the ordinary staff in the Foundation. A banner way too salient. Once the banner was held up, new arguments were raised, and thus exacerbated the factional conflict inside the Foundation.
Factional conflict? There ought to be no factions in the Foundation. All of us share one common goal. You should know that well.
Yeah,
But the
of course.
conflict has been there all the time. And it only grows. The group that believes in mankind's supremacy is splitting the Foundation's belief apart.
So, time isn't the only thing you've been observing these years.
The conflicts cannot be covered by regulations anymore, Madam Z. The storm has been here for 8 years. None of the people who are left behind can shake off the influence it brought. Human technologies are being reversed, while Arcanum is blooming. The unexpected first storm brought more than half of the Foundation's elite members away from us. The number of staff of the House of Integratus and the committee cannot compare with that of their heyday, even now. In order to contend against Manus Vindictae, we have kept absorbing Arcanus from the outside world. However, the dissenting voices have only grown louder. Loud enough to be heard, and have become a faction that couldn't be shaken. The Mankind Caucus. Beyond their control, these new Arcanists only brought fear. They demand an unchallengeable power to make decisions, and a harsher control of Arcanists. Madam Z, I don't want my friends or me to be the sacrifice of this conflict, as we were 4 years ago.
Wait, 4 years ago? It means the after chapter ends. The past. Yeah, they sacrificed their world. It was by this chapter.
That's why you handed in the background reports of those Arcanists as the evidence for your proposition in the negotiation. Burden, what do you want?
I'm
A
free of
neutral, safe, and legitimate place for us.
What if I'm also on the side of Mankind Caucus?
I don't know whose side you're on, but I believe the future you pursue doesn't end up with the Foundation being split apart by factional conflict. That's what I learned from that stormy night. Your eyes told me. You didn't belong to that chess game.
You may leave the reports. I need some time.
No matter what your decision is. Thank you.
In the middle of the distance, saw the lady in white. She flips through the files, decides and then picks up the phone.
Please put me through Delegate Mark.
The long hallway is located between the committee and the House of Integratus, forming a bridge between the two local powers. Familiar and Filmer once bustle around the hallway, holding proposals that only have one intention of passing.
Hello.
Your friend is waiting for you in the rehab center. Mesmer Jr., remember? Let us take you there, so you guys can catch up.
The letter with lovely stamps, read by Debs. Dear Z, the last person from who I'd expect a letter. I'm glad to hear from you. But what you wrote to us, I didn't find anything. No one in the France branch knows about the storm, including the leader and some of the senior officers. I think you have to give up on this one. We need to know more about the storm, so do those big shots. Why the Foundation is desperate for a source of information and values the Timekeeper so much. That being the case, you're back to the beginning. Oh, ridiculous. I don't think there is anything else I can do for you or her. The good news is, my business trip to the French branch has been smooth, and I'm estimated to be back in the headquarters tomorrow after. I'm writing this before my way back so I can use the beautiful special stamp I got here. Maybe we can have another game by then. The people here are not good at ping pong, so things become boring after I had beaten everyone I saw. By the way, congratulations on your promotion. I'm glad to know you have already adapted to the style of communication and the work in the Foundation. Clever as you are, we all know you are thinking and acting the scientist way. Anyway, the time no longer goes forward, but it didn't stop. It has brought us to this mess, and we have to do something. One more thing. Keep the black umbrella you mentioned. You don't always get to find a rain gear used by someone that witnessed and braved the storm. Yours, Guts, from the French branch. France branch. Fuck it. I do it later.
Miss Druvis, we are waiting for your response.
Now, I am the last to be invited.
Is there anything else that concerns you, Miss Druvis?
When will my friends come back?
They are waiting for you outside the suitcase, just as we are. All we want is an opportunity to talk to you face to face.
Please wait a moment.
There is no time to feel attached to the past. He looks at the brown granules in her palm. These are the seeds of trees. As she wags the fingers, the seeds are sprinkled on the ground by the stairs. They quickly roll and disappear into gaps and crevices. Oh, this is a bitch. Her friends are not here, of course.
May I ask where we are?
The library. A place where people let down their guards. Trust always facilitates cooperation, don't you think?
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
But I don't even know your name.
The name is Constantine. I'm the Vice President of the Joint Committee of the Foundation. Please allow me to extend a welcome on behalf of the Foundation.
Taps her pen on the table and pulls out a thin pile of documents. The
We've
signatures
sent
are
this
blank.
document into that suitcase days ago. I should assume that you have read it. What's your conclusion then, Ms. Weyerhauser?
Are you referring to inviting Sotheby, Mr. Apple, and me to join the Foundation? We need to discuss this with Verton before we give you a proper response. We don't know much about the Foundation. As far as I'm concerned, I do not yet intend to join any organization.
Let alone the Foundation.
That is to say, you are inclined to turn down my proposal.
My apologies. Verton has not only been of great help to us, but also saved us from the storm. I cannot accept the invitation without her opinion. Neither can I make decisions for others.
Fair enough.
Constantine gets up on her feet and walks to the other side of the table. There stands an unfinished card tower.
You, who accidentally and rather luckily escaped from the storm in 1929, and now seek refuge from the Foundation. Weyerhaeuser, Sotheby, and Apple, you are the spire of the tower. Between you and the Foundation, the stories in the middle are our investigators who go out to rescue the wandering arcanists and humans. Verton is one of them. Merely a drop in the ocean. Verton, indeed, is the key to connect you and the Foundation. But let's not forget, only an entity as massive and powerful as the Foundation can provide you with long-lasting protection. Without the Foundation's supplies, manpower, and technology, even Verton can barely sail against the great tides of history, let alone the ordinary people, whose fate is doomed to struggle in the endless hazards of time. Open your eyes and take a look. We are the unshakable fortress you should rely on. Do you still wish to talk to Verton first?
Yes, please. You are a bitch. You are a manipulative fucking bitch. Druids, come on.
She's receiving a treatment from us. Which means she won't make it back by your side before any decision is made. Her suitcase will also be retrieved for research purposes after the meeting. As compensation for your displacement, we will arrange you a more decent room. Ms. Z will show you around the headquarters tomorrow. Go walk around and meet some people. Perhaps it will help you see what the most beneficial choice to all of us would be. I will wait for your answer. But don't keep me waiting for too long.
Get lost, bitch. Oh, how I hate her. She's a fucking bitch. Ah, thanks. Yeah.
Yes, I've received a report on the Chicago office. Well done.
The please her and flies out of the window. Madame C quickly walks through the crowds and stops at the green hallway. Aside from the vibrant secretary area, the entire hallway is passed in Syrian wine. This is the door to her own office.
Good timing. Did I startle you? Considering what we've been through together, I didn't expect you to be as surprised as Miss Weyerhaeuser was.
Sharon didn't tell me you're here.
There's no need to tense up. I told her not to say anything. I have talked to Miss Weyerhaeuser. Everything's going well. She's gotten quite a shock. That little pale face. Like a stressed cat. She's in dire need of comfort from a friend.
What do you want me to do?
To do what a good tamer would do. Reach her with a sincere, friendly gesture. Ease their pains, answer their questions, and lead them on to the right path. Of course, most importantly, make them be of use to us, to serve the course of the peace of mankind.
I see.
None of them has signed the agreement. But this recruitment is essential for us. For the short term and for the long run. Can you see what I am doing?
Madame C listens with her head bowed. Constantine smiles.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Don't address her as Miss Weyerhaeuser. She doesn't like it.
I'll take
No
note
shit,
on that.
Sherlock.
Five and 2/3 portions of silver wine, 20 drops of toad oil, and some crumbles of pure gold from Ukayali.
Clotilde rests her head on the table, stirring the semi-solid liquid in the tube. She contemplates for a bit and takes out 2 more tubes with bright colored materials inside from under her dress.
Last ingredient, the burning acid salts. Sotheby's incredible shape-shifting potion will be done at any minute.
The burning acid salts fall into the bowl, and out of the bowl rises a strange smell.
What is going on? The edge of the potion has turned pink. Blimey! It's the iron bowl! It reacted with the potion! Oh no, this isn't good.
Blimey.
What effect will it cause now? I should have brought my crucible with me. Nothing can work as a decent vessel here.
She jumps up with an knife and starts taking circles in the room.
Time is against me. Dinner will be served at any minute. I have to make up my mind now.
His cookie counting the ingredients hidden under her dress. 23, 24, 106. Not far away from the room, footsteps come closer and closer to her closed door.
Dinner is ready.
Wait! Don't come in! I don't have enough ingredients for another potion. What can I do? This could be the last chance to make it out.
Miss Sotheby, do you need help?
I am putting on stockings. This is ladies' dressing time, so don't you come in. Just a minute.
The tube is radiating heat in her palm.
It's all right. I'll be fine. I may look a bit different from expected, but it doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1.
She inhales deeply and finishes the potion in one gulp. The unperfected potion flows through her throat, reeking of the smell of timber in her esophagus. She feels something is tickling her in the hair, and her head seems to lose its way. Her nails become fluffed like cotton, stretching out in all directions. There seems to be a sun edge in her larynx and can cover the rest of her body. This is a funk too distinct to be overlooked.
My throat is burning!
You don't have a throat anymore.
But I made it, didn't I? Let me see. What am I now? Coach rack?
A coat rack?
Impossible. I was expecting a movable tennis ball.
Miss Sotheby? Please excuse me, but I have to open the door. Miss Sotheby?
The guard freezes with the dinner plate, looking up and down in bewilderment. There is truly no one in the room, nor any places for anyone to hide.
Huh? This coat rack. Was it here before?
Yes, it was. He doesn't like the way it stands there. He turns his face around to the desk. He certainly can't miss that muddy semi-finished potion in the bowl. He cautiously dips his gloved fingers in the suspicious mud and takes a whiff.
She must still be in the room.
Yes, indeed. Suffering, she's in this very room. Itchy, incredibly itchy. Her throat feels as if it's become a lump of soil where water weeds grow vigorously and they are dancing and burning.
Miss Sotheby!
She grips her head, jumping like a standing twig towards the open door. What a strenuous move, what a painful pace. She can't help missing the days when she could walk with two legs. A minute ago. But the guard seizes her by the bowl.
Miss Sotheby, you are not allowed to leave the room without permission. Please forgive me for being violent.
It's the Iron Bowl's fault! This is false imprisonment! I must get out of here today! Bodyguards! Bodyguards!
Je paierai pour vous. Aye.
I will leave
This, and this.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Verzeihen Sie mir.
This is well.
This must end.
I shall hit. Now is the time for repentance.
Doom await.
A sword sharp.
Cherish life.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Schmerz
The
betrifft
enemies
die
of
Toten
peace
nicht.
shall be stamped out. Don't waste your time. I shall hit. Depict the world I have never seen. I
The
believe.
dead embrace you.
Each moment, now night. So
I didn't
long
kill
lives
him.
this, and this
Meh.
gives power to thee.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
Using troops?
Achoo! Bitch. The potion Sotheby smashes on the floor has taken effect. The guard is deeply troubled by the sneezes one after another.
You can never seize Miss Sotheby, the great potion alchemist, that easily.
More of the people invite are attracted by the noises in this room.
What's going on? What's wrong, Miss Sotheby? Your dress is a mess. Ugh, this room smells terrible.
Oh, my body is back. The potion's effect wears off.
The slime tries to get up off the floor with great effort.
It's good to see you here. We must apply for more guards for this room.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
I'll soar my sanction and build the hidden. I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Do not let yourself go now.
This is now. Now is the time for repentance.
Oh, come on.
A sure hit.
The dead embrace you.
I believe in you.
Verzeihen Sie mir. Doom await.
My sword
The dead embrace you. In memory of the dead.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. Now is the time for repentance. A sure hit. I will pray for you.
Back to Truvis. Brisk, lively running footsteps echo between the walls of the empty hallway.
Miss Lilia! You are here! Here you are! Our teacher asked me to give you this and ask you to help us to... What was it?
Leila suddenly stops herself. She scratches her head bewilderedly.
To evaluate the mock exam of Xena's enrollment procedure.
Oh, right! That's it! I couldn't find you anywhere. They said you were in the rehab center, so I came here. As quickly as possible. Well, turns out the moment I saw you, the thing just slipped my mind. I'm overexcited.
Alright, I got it.
I'll head back then. It's a great pleasure to see you today. Miss Lilia, woohoo! Go for it! Allez! Ganbatte!
Leilani waves at her, running away delightfully.
Why go for it, me? Do I look like a stagiaire to her? Неважно. Let me check. Elevation, 2,500 feet. Mountainous terrain. Dense forest area, good atmospheric visibility. Enemies. Groups of ground-based wood critters and airborne Elitio species 04. If we were to engage the enemy in this dense forest and fight in close range, our mobility will be largely reduced, and we can't barrel roll to dodge attacks from the ground. But if we pull up and deal with the Air Force first, Close enough. Ready to fight.
Lilia signs her name on the paper.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
My sword.
Doom of
Target locked down.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
cherish life.
By God's grace. Now is the time for repentance. Never shall hit.
I believe in
The dead in
Reflect shall unveil the hidden.
so long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
verzeihen Sie mir.
I have seen to the heart of you. Now is the time for repentance.
Doom awaits within.
Target locked down.
Do not let yourself go now.
A shot hit.
It's all right.
Now is the time for repentance. A shot hit.
I will pray for you.
That's it. Skучный. What kind of new recruits they will let in by giving out such a simple exam?
She takes a few mouthfuls from the military canteen hanging on her belt.
Are you evaluating the battlefield mock exam for this year? I heard Xeno has updated their question bank.
Madam C walks up to her from the other end of the hallway. Not far away from her, a dressy stranger follows.
Nah, just killing time.
She throws the exam paper aside, looking up and down at the bold-looking newcomer. They are a Smith.
I smelled bison grass.
Huh?
In your canteen.
Huh, right. Authentic Zubrovka. One of the few pastimes I have here. Wanna have a sip?
No, thank you. It smells fresh, tender. Like thyme and lavender in spring. I believe it is precious.
You can smell things. Fresh indeed. Made in 1929. I'll say it's already about, forget it. I don't do maths.
A sensitive time. Without saying any more words, they all cast their eyes on the closet's window. Behind that window on the bed lies a patient securely backed by magnetic coils, rubber tubes, and a transparent helmet.
You're here for Vertin too.
I'm showing her around the Foundation and decided to drop by the rehab center.
Mesmer Jr. sits by the bed. She has noticed the visitors at the window, but she doesn't turn around to them. Her leg stiffens even more, a sign of vigilance. The ward is also guarded by several staff members of the rehabilitation center. The state-of-the-art equipment spills up their uniforms.
Does she dream?
Sometimes.
Madam C stares at the reflection of his face on the glass.
Let me show you somewhere else.
Travis does not say any word. Silently she follows Madam C and moves towards the other side of the hallway. Neither of them looks back. At one point or another, they figures overlap each other as if they were the same person. Lilia turns her eyes back on the inert person in bed. She jiggles the canteen in her hand. It's still half full.
You have a good taste, Bellwether. Never tried the vodka from 1929 before. Good for you to get this in the US. when both alcohol and coumarin were banned. The thing you said about take care of them for me when necessary, I'll consider it. Raise a glass, подруга. To your health, your soon recovery. To our better lives. To this unknown date, to this messed up time. За здоровье!
You have a basic idea of this place now. I'll walk you to your room. Is there anything else you want to know?
What do I have to do so you will release Vertin?
Someone has hit the nail on the head.
It depends on what you hope to achieve.
Depends on us. Is that what you said? Vertin, the person we rely on, is being hypnotized in the rehab center. That suitcase, the world we inhabit, has been taken away for research purposes. It's as if the whole thing was manipulated to leave us high and dry and isolated, so that you would have something on us. We do not have a choice, Madame Z.
However, if we change the condition, that something they have can turn the negotiation around and in your favor.
I do not understand what you mean.
Before she went to the rehab center, Vertin asked me about which department you would be in. And we have worked out a feasible proposal. But a catalyst is what we need at present. The quiet, mild, and tranquil status quo makes the change seem unnecessary. A proper gust of wind will vitalize the wave of change and push it to the cusp of revolution.
You mean... But it is risky.
That's true. I cannot give you any promises. But a fixed pattern of management will only impede the development of everyone. I hold the same idea as Vertin's in this case. Or, there is another path in front of you. Sign your name and become an official member of the Foundation. A path that many arcanists who cannot support themselves yearn for.
So, you are not inducing me to join the Foundation?
I'm here to show you around. My senior asked me to make sure that you had a comforting tour. I hope this tour is helpful for you.
I landed a little bit. I'm kinda tired.
Once you...
Dum dum da da dum 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 da da dum 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 wizard sighs. The cleric gives me tired eyes. But when things fall and light explodes, they're glad I walk this road. Mercy waits for calmer days. Today I walk in burning praise. Smite everything, no delay. Let the heavens clear the way. Every doubt gets purified in radiant holy light applied. Smite everything, hold the line. Justice forged in power divine. Think it through, I'd rather act. Smite first, reflect on that. You try to talk, you try to plead, you try diplomacy, I proceed. Words are slow and blades are fast, and mine is built to make things last. If darkness breeds, I answer bright. If shadows rise, I answer light. Not subtle, no, but always clear. There's no confusion when I'm here. Call it excess, call it zeal, call it something you don't feel. But when the world begins to crack, I'll be the force that drives it back. One day maybe I'll stand still, lower sword and test my will. Try restraint or softer way.